Dodgeball BC Provincial Championships. You're watching the beginning of the women's round robin. We're midway through the day-to-day, but it's just getting started with a rivalry match between Bloom, the Ascendant Bloom, top team out of BC, against Hyper, who's often been the top team out of BC. Hyper women. We're underway. Lindsay on the right wing sends it on to co-captain Molly Pelche. Captain Molly Pelche. Thought there was two captains. In and out of the arms of Alyssa Wright. A dominant start so far. In the middle with the play call. Hard on target. Leaf out on the national program, both Molly Pelche and Riel Leaf, as well as Cynthia Lee, as I was taken out. Four on three. Shot fired, Charmaine Garcia pushing back the Bloom players, returns herself. Watch out for Stephanie Field in the middle. And a snipey throw does not connect. The ever mobile Jill Brooks on the right wing. Lien hopping out of the way. Ada Chung on the right wing now. Two off target, counter. Ramsey protecting and passing. In Jorger, captain Alyssa Jorger on the left wing. No damage either way as we're underway here. The beginning of the women's round robin for the 2024 Dodgeball BC Provincial Championships. Playoffs are set for the men, but we're just beginning here for the women, and Field is taken out. Ramsey collecting the ball. Shot clock counting down. Good ups. Like I said, ever mobile Brooks. Two balls apiece. Garcia with the play call. Readies and rips it high and wide of Ramsey. Firing wide, two-player advantage here. Jorger with a play call on defense. Readies, charges, trade, and that's a trade you want to make if you're Bloom. Trades for days, making 4-2, 3-1. Ups and protects, sends a late one. Lien, lucky to be alive. Right on target. First point of the set of the match in favor of Bloom. And we're going to see a little bit of a roster change. Rhea Bruno now in the middle. Cynthia Lee, like I said, in the national program, number 37 left wing, gets the ball. Jess McInnes in the middle for Hyper. Ball tags Captain Pelche. Jess McInnes, growing dodgeball in the Squamish region, starting a new league there. Full court still for Bloom. Good rips. Jorger now, she's on the right wing, captaining. And we've got as well Janice So, number 5. Holding it up in the middle as McInnes is limbed. Brooks saying, nah, I don't want to go to get that one, as it rolls back to So with the play call. One shot, one a limb. Pretty successful throwing here for the Bloom women. Hard up and catchable. So goes and gets it. And that's another W. One that I have to put on the boards. As Mitch is doing some setup. Bloom 2, Hyper 0. Both sides ready. Opening rush, here we go. Mew to Ao. Okay, they're resetting the roster. Lauren Mew making her way on the left side. 1, 2, shots fired, no connections. Garcia protecting, passes it back. Pump fakes. Big pump from Real Leaf. She's not sending, but Brooks is. So, Ao, Lee at the line. It's Ao at the throw, but we're watching a rare 6-on-6 dodgeball. No limbs yet this set. Counters back and forth. Ao, So, and Lee. Good catch! Great work, Steph. Hailing mostly from Victoria as the Hyper women. Turning point here, maybe. As the Bloom women head to the line. Solo throw, counter, no connects. Lots of balls on the Bloom end. Big rip by Bruno. Retreats. Gets it from the end. Burden to throw is on Hyper. Leaf, Solo. Counters, missing. Reset, Burden still Hyper. Brooks, hard throw, wide of its target. Lee comes in to talk to her teammates as 4 head to the line. Cross court, Brooks getting well out of the way. Gets the ball and makes a play call. Reset, Burden, Bloom. Quickly moving to the line, send one. Bruno hustles back on retreat. In, Deja Vu hands the ball off. Garcia rips it. Okay, so we're seeing the stalemate here. You don't often see 5-on-5 get stuck. Shots fired all around. Okay, so 6v5. All up and a great catch. Garcia, as McInnes was almost off the court. So my correction earlier there, it was 6-on-5, now 6-on-4. Bruno ably blocks. All sent in to Mew. It's Burden to throw on Hyper. The side winder missing, but the rebound comes back to Hyper, and McInnes has another play call. She sends it on her own. Nguyen tries to bring it in. As McInnes is limbed in that transition work here. There's now 5-on-3. Bruno tagged out. Five to 2. 2 scores to 0 right now. Advantage of Bloom. Mew swats that ball away. Now 2 balls apiece for the women of Bloom. Here we go. Catch brings in another. Lee, 2-ball block. One v everybody. You might remember Cynthia Lee from catching 2 on the top stage here at Provincials last year, or being a member of the Cynthia Lees at Western. And she is a limb, putting a point for the Hyper women. 3/4 of which are based out of Victoria, so we can't really call them an island team anymore. Against the Metro Vancouver Bloom. In a minute and a half, we will be at the half. And slowly and surely, the men of Cerberus put a point on the board for the Hyper women. Cross quarter by Wright on the right wing as Pelche attempts a tag on O. Quickly, Bloom head to the line. Ramsey is the first to get a limb this set. Cross court, attempted catch by Fields. Trades, leaving 3-4. Good work, catch is good. Hey Shane, can you ask her to wear... Good shoe shot. Takes out Ramsey. We're now watching 3-on-3. Hard on target. Another hit. Brooke tries it. Mew alertly staying alive. Ian and Mew. Against 3, Hyper in and out. Oh no! Not only was it a missed catch, she scooped it into Leaf, making it a 2v1. Brooke still alive. Jill sends it, missing Mew. Good thing she had an incredible shot earlier, making it 1v1. Reddy's delivers. Oh, both players doing such a great job of not only with the shot, but also survival. Holy smokes. This is a gun show, but they're both just using Matrix-like skills to stay out of the way. Except for now. Here we go. Brooks puts the guns in the holster right at the end. Wow. What a half. Well, Mitch, I only have you to talk to. Wow, 2-2 is just the way it started. It looked like it was a freight train starting for Bloom, and the fact that it's tied up at the half just shows the not just like stamina for both teams, and particularly Hyper, but the resolve to stay with it. Yeah, and then this is like just proof at how much of a rival match this is. We started out saying, hey, this is a long-time rivalry, and these teams have swapped out being first place. What's particular about them in the round robins is just even Stevens. The calls being made to line it up. Such an amazing start to the second half of the day, the very beginning of the women's round robin. Opening rush. Ramsey pump fakes for days. Neither team electing for an opening strike. Shot clock counting down. Tagging out Captain Jorger. Momentum swinging in favor of Hyper. The larger roster of the Bloom women means a lot of turnover here as Bruno gets the play call for herself, sending it high and wide. Shot clock again counting down for Hyper as Wright sends it solo. Lee pushing her back as they ready to deliver on Bloom. Preemptive throw by Leaf does not connect. Good throws, better dodge. Field rips it wide of Lee. Burden to throw on Bloom. Ball trailer. Oh, we have a friendly hit on the parent of both Riel and Zion Leaf, who is an amazing videographer, among other things, and has experience being in the line of fire here. Zion, his feet are still on court, though. Here we go, back and forth. Right, protecting your teammates. They're ready on defense, realizing they're on offense. Field, fires, counters. Burden is on Hyper with the extra players, extra ball. Good rips and a connection, taking out So. Bruno taking the right wing instead. Ramsey pump fakes and a near cross court, taking out Fields, who may not have seen it coming. Lee on the left wing, 2 balls in hand, sends one at an opposing winger. McInnes readies for a ball, but it's not going to be handed like that. It's going to be tossed. It's little things like that might mess up the team. Uh-oh. And no surprise that Real Leaf, though eliminated, has a big smile. Goes, oh shucks, on their way out. 4 remaining for Hyper and 3 Bloom. Wingers at the ready, but communicating to Ramsey in the middle. Lee getting 2 balls in hand. Just a hammer, and it goes in and out of the hands of McInnes. Now 3 on 3. Ably blocked, and the rebound's coming back to Bloom. Resets the clock. It's their burden. Watch out still for Lee, who's got 2 in hand. And just a shoe shot sniper. Player advantage, Bloom. Off-speed pitch, no damage. Pelchi with a sidewinder. She misses. Readies with the 2-ball block. Not needed this time. Now 2 apiece. Garcia, Pelche, as they hustle, spread out at the line. Solo sends towards Ramsey. She doesn't need to block it. Bloom's burden, shot clock counting down. Unable to block it is Garcia. Now Captain Pelche going up against 3 Bloom. Whoa, man, screwball pitch. Taking out Bruno, now 1v2. Again, wow, 1-on-1. 2 national stage players. First timers on the national squad, Lee, Pelche. Good rip, better slide. Readies, delivers. Oh, pump fake, and checking with the refs. Refs have to confer. Pelche smartly checks in first. Bias. Cleared of any tag here. The 1v1 continues. Soft send. Goes again. Readies for the potential catch. Lee doesn't do the same thing, only delivers 1. Right onto the ball to block. 1v1 scores 2-2. Lee readies, delivers. And they both have 2 balls in hand. It is going to be extremely difficult. Lee, probably with the harder throw. One of the hardest throws you might see. Pelche with an unorthodox throw, as we got to see with those 2 eliminations just prior. Shot clock resets. Travels all the way back. Pelche readies, sets, delivers. 2 minutes left in this second half. Lee was thinking about making a shot, then she remembered, get that other ball. They trade shot for shot. Burden is on Bloom. Rip. Counter. Send again. Lee goes so low, stays alive, and instant. Wow! Did I say she had a hard throw? Holy. Game, set, match. 3-2. Well done, Cynthia Lee. We hope to see more of that at Worlds. Both teams now competing for a spot at Nationals, which will be held not too far away at the Richmond Olympic Oval. Canada Day weekend. 3 women's teams will be advancing. It's 3-2 right now with Bloom with the burden. And oh no, a ricochet means 2 out. Wearing the Bork last name. That's actually Jill Brooks. Four players, 5 balls, hustling to the line. Shot clock counts down. So they send it on Al, who stays alive. Still, all the players for Bloom inside of 20 seconds in this second half. Shot fired right on target, taking out Garcia. Huge player advantage. Point advantage, Bloom. 3 seconds, 2, 1. We are at the end of the second half. Victory is not yet assured. Field and Leaf. Leaf has been at the world level now for 2nd year, playing at Worlds in 2023 on the mixed foam. One of the more junior players, but now one of the more veteran presences. She sends it wide of target. In with the play call in the middle. Field is eliminated. Now it's 1v5. Readies again. Cross. Captain Jorger thinking about it, but retreating. In the middle with play call. So Chung with the throw. Oh, and they tag, and it is now 4-2. Congratulations, Bloom women, for a great start to the day. Next up, we'll take a look here. It's going to be Panic, or Peck, with an exclamation mark in the middle, against Eminence.